Windsor needs a safer community and a better overall society for people, especially when they're doing stuff in their day-to-day life. You see, Windsor, for some reason, the crime is a lot worse than Detroit, okay? Detroit's crime has completely decreased, and yet Windsor keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Look at the violent crime. Violent crime has decreased 170% in Detroit, and it's risen in Windsor 130% in the past 4 years. Can someone explain to me what's going on, and do you see a pattern here or not? Because you can clearly see what's going on. Windsor is facing a significant problem of fucking violence, and it's criminals that are doing it, right? It's these criminals out here that are literally causing all these problems, and yet regular citizens are forced to deal with it. And yet we have no way to protect our lives from a home invasion, right? We protect our lives, and yet we're the ones that get arrested for it. That is literally ridiculous, and yet it still happens to this day. I will never get why this country just allows criminals to do the most heinous acts of stuff to people, and yet if a citizen stands up, the citizen's the one that's judged. Country is ridiculous. I never understood why we allow this kind of stuff to happen in our society, but when you look at the criminals that are doing this kind of stuff, you wonder what the problem is, bro. We're allowing criminals to do very bad things to people, and nothing is being done. They face no consequences for what they do. So that's why I said when I'm mayor of Windsor, Windsor is going to look a lot different than what it looks like right now, and the crime and the drugs are going to be completely taken care of, and people won't have to worry about if they're going to make it home or not and see their families again. Because some of these situations are extremely tragic, and yet nothing happens to change it, right? It just continues getting worse, worse, and worse. And again, nobody wants to do nothing to say, hey, there's a problem going on with violence in the community. No, it's just we're going to blame this on that. We're just going to blame this on that. No, look at the actual problems that's going on right now, man. Canada and America need to work together more than ever. And the reason why is because Windsor has nothing to its name, and yet Detroit somehow keeps getting better. Last year, I went to look into this. Detroit had a record of 36 homicides. Do you know how much Windsor had last year, bro? Windsor had almost 57 documented homicides. Somehow we had more than Detroit last year. And the worst thing about this is that Detroit has more people, right? It's got more people, but somehow Windsor has more crime and more violence and more murders. Make it make sense. There's literally jewelry store robberies going on, convenience store robberies, weed stores are being robbed in Windsor. Who is going to stop the crime and clean up the chaos and make it safer for everybody? Tristan Tomarensi. That's who's going to do it. Why do you think I said change the landscape, lock up the criminals, bring back the golden era of society? When I'm mayor of Windsor, I'm going to make something Windsor to a perfect future and to a better society for everybody, and clean up this chaos and drugs. And we're going to have patriotism throughout the city, which is going to mean we're going to honor all the soldiers. Instead of Remembrance Day, we'll have Remembrance Month, National King Philip Day on his birthday, December 4th. We are also going to have the statue of King Philip and King Philip's racetrack.